Okay, and the recording has been started. So this first part of the webinar will be recorded. And then after the presentations, we will stop the recording and we will have some time to discuss about the issues we have presented. You are all warmly welcome to our Digi4Adults project webinar. And in this webinar, we will be telling about our projects. And we are here 5 partners from Finland, Austria, Denmark, Spain, and Sweden. And this is an Erasmus Plus project, and the main theme is digital competencies and digital skills. So on the first slide, you can now see you have our web address, digi4adults.se, and from that website we will also be presenting our caselet track, and that is a collection of teaching methods that we call caselets, and all these teaching methods use some digital tool or digital tools. And that way, teachers and the students can learn to use digital equipment and digital applications, and also the content of the subject that they are learning at that point. About our project, you can find information on the website. And I will now share the website also so that we can discuss about our partners and about this caselet track that I already mentioned. So about the project really shortly, I hope you all can see our website in the presentation forum. So we are the coordinators from TAKK. I'm Henna-Riikka Ahvenjärvi, the coordinator of this project. And then our partners will be presenting themselves quite soon. And the objective is to create this grassroots approach for trainers in adult learning, in developing and sharing methods of teaching different aspects of digital competencies. So we have tried out different kind of methods together, learning together with peer learning. And these caselets we are presenting have been tested in several contexts. And we really hope that in the future we would also get other teachers to try out these caselets and maybe also produce their own caselets for our caselet track. And today we are announcing our open call for that, and there will be in the end of the webinar more information how you all can participate our open call. But now I think it would be really great to hear about our partners and the teachers that are within this project. So I will just end the share so you can see the video pictures better. So who are we? Heike, can you begin this round? Heike, we can't hear you. Can you put your microphone on?
Hello, from my side, my name is Heike Angerer, and I'm happy to be here. I'm of course happy to be in the project, and I work with BFI. It's a very well-known institute for education and further training in Austria, Vienna. And we also offer vocational training, and I work with young adults from 16 on to 21 to integrate or reintegrate them into labor markets. So this is what I do at BFI, in fact.
Okay, thank you, Heike. What about Fernando, next to Heike?
Hello, everybody. My name is Fernando, and I come from Spain, from the CEPA San Bartolomé de Tirajana, in the Canary Islands. Well, my center is a secondary center for people that want to get a certification of secondary studies. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. Then I have shared, sorry, and that's all, sorry so much.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes, okay.
Then, next to Denmark, Pernille and Christina.
Yeah. So, okay. We come from VUC Storstrøm. It's a vocational training school for adults learners in the southern part of Denmark. And I'm coordinator, and Christina is joining as a teacher.
Yeah, I teach math and Danish and English to what we call the 9th and the 10th grade in Denmark. And that's it, I think. Huh?
Okay, thank you.
And next to us.
Hello, I'm Linda Larsson from Sweden. I work in Sundsvall. Actually, it's in the middle of Sweden. We have a municipal school, so we have all kind of education, both basic, vocational, and the Swedish gymnasium. And I teach mathematics at the basic level right now.
Okay, thank you. And then next to me, Pirjo from TAKK.
Hello everybody, I'm coming from Tampere, and we have that education center for adult people, and I'm a teacher, and I'm also study coordinator. And what I'm teaching interior design and also a little bit construction aims. And my students, they are decorators, and they make also themselves these interior plans.
Okay, so this is our project group within Digi4Adults project. And then, of course, the people are always interesting and hearing about the teachers and trainers within, but we are really interested to tell about our caselets. And caselets are teaching methods which use some digital tool or tools. And now we will be presenting some of our caselets that also can be found in our website. And I think the first one will be Sweden. So Linda, is it going to be you?
Absolutely, it's us. In Sweden, we have tried out the caselet number 9. Students create videos for science education. So in fact, the students have made some movies about some knowledge. Yeah, and we have to, I want to show some pictures. Do we have the permission to?
Yes, please do. You can share your screen.
Yeah, because this caselet was written in Denmark of Pernille. And so what? Why can't we? We're trying to show.
We can't share.
Something sharing out the picture. There. You first.
So maybe we can check out the caselet first.
Okay.
Is it
Now,
okay?
can you see the picture?
Not yet.
Now, not yet. No.
No.
Okay, we forget that because the caselet was written in Denmark.
Now we can see the pictures.
Oh, yeah. Here's 2 students in Denmark who's making or creating a video. They're using Movie Maker. Actually, first they have done some studies in the subject, and the task is to create a movie to show other students. And then we tried it out in Sweden, but we didn't have science, unfortunately, but we did it in mathematics also. So here's the Swedish students. They had mathematics, and they were creating videos about geometry in Sweden. So it was very nice. It was easy to follow the description, and the students were very good in using both cameras and Movie Maker. They could choose just to take a picture of words and put them into Movie Maker, so they didn't have to be in the video by themselves, and they didn't even have to talk in the video. They could just write the explanations if they wanted. The students liked the exercise a lot, and they were very engaged with the task. And we saw that the students used more advanced words in mathematics when they were making videos, so that was very good. And they were very happy to share their videos with each other also. So it was a very good caselet for us. Yeah, that's basically what happened.
Okay, thanks. Really interesting caselets. Then how about Denmark? Christina and Pernille.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. I made a caselet with Christian from Austria about a program called Anki, which is a program where you can build your vocabulary. And we tried it out in class after making it, because Christian had used it himself and we wanted to try it out in class. So what we did was that we took it to my English class, and I gave them some words that they had to put into this program, and after that they could add words in the lessons. So it's about playing with flashcards where you have to practice your vocabulary, and they did really like it. And some of them still use it as a vocabulary builder, even though we don't use it in class anymore. So very interesting to work with, and hopefully somebody else will try it out. Yeah?
Yeah. We hope we will get many teachers to try that out. Okay, then to Spain, and Fernando, would you like to talk about your caselets? Oh, Fernando, we are not hearing you. Please unmute your microphone.
Do you hear me now?
Now we hear you. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Sure. We have in Spain we have worked with Socrates caselet, the caselet number 007. This caselet was shared by a colleague from Sweden. They use it in psychology's lessons, and I apply for my language and literature lessons. And this is very useful. The way to work is really easy. Basically, the teacher prepare a quiz with many different questions, and then a student answer the questions and get feedback. My students really like this way to work because it's a funny way to learn. Even they can try before do the definitive test or definitive quiz. They can try before. Even I can add that it's really easy to use because you can use by using your smartphones, iPads, even on the PC. It's a fun way to learn. I get a very positive answer of my students, and even I have shared this method with my colleague in my center, and they're very happy too with it.
Yes, thank you, Fernando. Socrative is really interesting tool and you can do so many things with it.
Yes,
Okay.
sure. It's really sure.
Yes, yes. Okay, then to Austrian, Heike.
Hello again. We were really, as I told you, I work with young adults from 16 to 21, and the main purpose is to integrate them in the labor market. Therefore, of course, it's really important to try this. To try the job interview before. Yeah, this is really important. And what we did is to train kind of a training, job interview training by video. Video means in this case that we had a smartphone or an iPhone, and some of the pupils, they were the director and somebody filmed the others while talking about, one group were the supervisor and the other group are the director and one feedback group. And it was really interesting because the feedback group, they had to take care about body language, about what they think could the applier get the job or not. So this was really important for the young adults to check how they deal with this situation during a job interview. And it was really helpful to them, for them to see them and to be filmed and then to really recheck how did they do, what's their attitude and that stuff. So, and that the pupils, the students, they liked it really very much, and we work a lot with video anyway. We also continued working with video CV, and we don't have that super equipment, you know. It's just sometimes that we have a smartphone and little equipment, and it's okay. We can work with it, and that's why it's easy to copy. And also Fernanda tried it out, and I think they were quite content with the caselet as well. So I think this is a good training for the students, for the kids, to get a job in the real world. Yeah. So that's it from me.
Yes, thank you, Heike. So next we are going to Finland and Pirjo's caselet.
Yes, my caselet was this project photo editing and blog. And my students are decorators, and they are repairing their customers' rooms. They are painting there and arrange furniture and maybe make or interior textiles and so on. And of course they have that kind of skills. It's very important to show what skills they have, and photos are with photos they can show that skills. And photos must be good quality, of course, because they are marking their skills by photos and maybe videos. And I show them that kind free online program in NetPixeler, and of course that it's free program. They can use them at home. It's very important to give that information what you can use in net. And somebody of them like to write also blog and use these photos in the blog, and maybe in the future also videos. And they use that WordPress online program in net by blog, and some of them have now own blog, and some of them are planning to create own blog in the future. And it was very interesting in this project that Heike, my peer in Austria, Heike used that blog a different way. Heike have a own blog with students that their own blog, but it's very important to get and keep ideas for these digital skills. But my students, they were very, they give they are very, how can I say, they need that skills, digi skills, and the photo editing was very important for them. Thank you.
Yes. So these experiences and we can be also found from our blog. So the Caselet track is there, but there's also some experiences next to the Caselet track. And some of these are already as blog posts in our blog, but we could get a short round again, starting with Pernille, Christina and Linda. What kind of experiences have you had with the caselets and trying out the caselets? Okay, Pernille, Christina and Linda, can you continue?
Yeah, we will continue.
Yes, thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
No?
Yeah.
Good. And you see my screen also. Yeah, I hope you could see my screen. One of our experiences in VUC is that we have used this project not only to make the written caselets, but we have also used our partners from, this is Janne from TAKK in Finland, and we also had a visit from Christian from Austria, and we used this working week we had to actually discuss didactical methods and pedagogical methods. In this case, we are playing with Lego, making a small program or using a programming for this, I think it's Lego Redo. And what we also had was a discussion about how can we use this digital tools in education. For example, in VUC, how can we use it for vocational training? And for Janne and Christian, it was very much about how could they use it for digital or technical skills for their students. So this project has also opened our eyes, we could say, to new learning methods. And didactical ways to use digital tools, not just the way we were used to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But also that there are other areas or other ways of teaching that we don't work with, but that we can be inspired from and learn something from other teachers, from other schools.
No.
Yeah. But also, I think it's very important to say that we also talked about if we
Okay, did we lose Pernille, Christina and Linda? Okay, then we will just go on to Heike and Fernando. What can you tell about the experiences with the caselets? Maybe some comments from other teachers or students? We can't hear you. Please unmute your microphone.
Okay. Now, okay, yes, apart of Socrates, we have practiced many other different cases with our students. And I can say that it has been a very interesting experience for all of them, the students, even the teachers. Nowadays, more of my colleagues, they're still using these methods with the students. Because we consider that it's very important to improve the digital competence with our students. You?
Yeah, it's the same in Austria. It's the same with me.
Can you hear us, Henrika?
My colleagues, they are crazy about using digital tools within the didactical process right now. Socrates is the usual tool to use to test the knowledge of.
Can you hear us from this room, Henrika?
So they are really, you can say crazy about using it. And so we use also Pixlr and a lot of digital tools and blogging as well. So, and of course now, thanks to our supervisor, he has invested in a really excellent equipment for filming. Thanks to our board, we can really make excellent video series, and of course this increases the chances of our young adults to get a job. This is amazing what's going on there in Austria, because a lot of companies, they really encourage the everybody in fact, to apply by video, so they have some space on their website as well. So this is really an upcoming stuff right now, and we are on it, and it makes fun for us and also of course for our students, what's extremely important for us. Yeah.
Okay, thanks so much Fernando and Heike, and of course you can read more about the experiences during this autumn in our blog, so the part experiences. And now I think we already heard about Pirjo's experiences earlier, so I think we're going to go to the open call. So Hans, please, your turn.
They are trying to be in contact again. Can we go on with another?
Hi. We seem to have been thrown off the internet, so I don't know. How much did you hear?
It's okay. Let's go just to the open call part, and Hans, please continue just.
We can hear you.
We can hear you now, Hans.
Okay. Yes, I'm Hans Ekman from Sweden, and I'm the coordinator for adult education in Sundsvall. Now you have heard some of our working castlets and how teachers and learners have worked with digital tools in different ways. And with this webinar, we also will open what we call an open call. It's a possibility for teachers and learners to participate with castlets of their own. And on our website there is a possibility to find where you can submit castlets. It's rather easy to go in there and just register yourself and how you are working or want to be working with digital tools in different ways. And you can do that during the rest of September and October. October the 31st will be the last day for participating, and we hope that you will submit your ideas of using digital tools. There will be a possibility to select and rate the incoming castlets, and after the end date we will also try to find out at least one of the castlets who will be awarded. So try it now, find out and what are your ideas how you can submit with, an interesting cassette? Yes.
So please do join our open call. You can find more information in our blog, Digi4Adults.se. So please follow there and see how our project is going. We are ending in end of November, so we still have a lot of time to work with our caselets and hopefully together with you all. So thank you for participating this webinar, live or by watching this recording, and have a nice autumn, and please join our blog and the open call and submit your own idea as part of our open educational resource. Thank you.